Welcome all my aliens, apes, and zombies. It's CryptoNovo311, and it's Sunday night, 10 o'clock in Chicago. I don't know where you guys are at all over the world, but please, 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 if you're watching this now or you're going to be watching this, make sure you're retweeted because we need to have tons of fans. We got tons of awesome things tonight. We're going to have Justin Aversado here in a couple seconds. Not only that, Gus Adams, the winner of the DraftKings CryptoPunk, he will be joining us. We have some interesting developments with the Punks project and his beautiful punk right there. We have Sneaker Punk NFT joining us as well. It's Boozy. Michael will be joining us because we're going to be talking punks, and more punks. So without further ado, I'm going to bring in a very good friend of mine, Justin Aversado. He's looking to be making some moves, not only here, but possibly in the CryptoPunk world. What's up, my main man? How are we doing? Oh, he's got the, what are you? Got a polar bear suit on? You're looking nice and warm in there.
I skinned a polar bear. A CryptoPunk.
Right. So what we've got going on is we're looking into CryptoPunks, and we're going to be taking a deep dive into my favorite NFTs, the CryptoPunks, with some CryptoPunk not only owners but CryptoPunk fans that have amazing stories about CryptoPunks. And I think maybe even later on today, I think you even have a story about possible CryptoPunk and CryptoPunk ownership yourself, huh?
Yeah, man. Let's show the audience what's up soon.
So what we got, we're gonna bring Glenn in right now, and if you haven't seen Glenn, his story is an amazing one. Glenn was on a couple weeks ago. He was able to win a CryptoPunk in. Well, Glenn, how about you tell the story?
Why can't I hear?
Oh, you got me now. Let's see. Let's see if we got his volume going on here. So what we got, Glenn. How about now? Can you hear us now, Glenn?
Sorry, I can't hear anything. I'm going to refresh the page.
All right. So we got Glenn live action here. He's on two computers because what he's going to do is try to be minting one of his shoes, one of his sneakers for his CryptoPunk. Let's see. Glenn, you got us now? All right, so he's going to log back on. So his story is one of an amazing one here, Justin. So his story is he got his CryptoPunk number 1871 in a DraftKings. He won it in DraftKings, and it was something that it was a golf DraftKings winner take all. First place was able to win a CryptoPunk. Second place took home, I think it was just a couple $1,000. So the mix between first place and second place was amazing.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I'm sorry, I apologize. I couldn't hear anything up till then. I don't know. I refreshed my screen and now I'm able to hear. Did you want me to go through the whole story, or what was there a lead in there? How
about you just bring us up to date where we currently are with your story? All right. So we met up with you last time. You won your CryptoPunk through the DraftKings, pretty much a golf on. When was it? Just last month?
Yeah, it was the Masters. I think it was ended in like April 13th or so, somewhere around there.
And if you stand up just a little bit, we can see the actual CryptoPunk that you won on your shirt. Correct? You have you're wearing a shirt of it right now. And there it is right there. You know, CryptoPunk 1871, as you claim them as you right there. It's just awesome to see that smile, that headband. And now we were talking sneakers, correct?
We're trying. It's been a struggle.
All right, so we're on a little bit of a time crunch because the sneakers expire real soon here. I think they even have like a banner on their headline on the 23rd is the last day to do it. So we're having a problem getting some Ethereum transferred through Coinbase into your MetaMask wallet, because there is tie-ups and hold-ups sometimes with Coinbase transactions, and sometimes it holds it for 24, 48 to 48 hours. Is that correct?
Yeah, I've had all kinds of problems. I got one Ethereum on Coinbase, thinking that I had like 1.2 on Coinbase, thinking I could just transfer it from there. And then when I was talking to Novo311, I was like, can I do that? And they're like, no, I think it needs to all be a MetaMask. So I go, okay, I'll just transfer it over. And I go in to transfer it, and they would only let me transfer 0.31 of it. And I did that. And then I'm like, well, I'll just open up another crypto.com or Binance or whatever. I'll just open another account and buy some more. And then they'll let me transfer 0.31 or whatever. And I'll be pretty close with there. And then like none of my bank accounts or credit cards would let the transaction go through. So I couldn't do any more. And then I got an email from Coinbase going, well, since this is your first transfer, we're going to wait 72 hours to make sure it was you that did it. And so then I couldn't transfer anything into MetaMask, and I've only got 0.49 Ethereum on there. And the shoes are 1.0 plus gas fees, which I don't really know how much that is right now. And I forged them, I guess, but I have messaged the studio RTFKTstudios that are doing the project to see about, can I pay you half now and you just hold the sneaker, and then I'll pay you the rest, or I'll Venmo you the cash or whatever. And they didn't answer. And then now I've tried to message them, email them, and I'm not hearing back either.
So it sounds like you've taken multiple avenues, and I think the shoes would look really sharp. I mean, this looks just like an athlete here. Just like Justin, you said, it just won the championship with the smile and the headband. He looks like he deserves a pair of championship sneakers. So, one thing that you were trying to do was trying to, get a contact of a couple of your friends, maybe to send you some Ethereum. And the way this community worked, we were just kind of doing some pregame here with someone who I'm going to bring in right now. So another friend of the family here right now is, we were talking pregame, is another fellow CryptoPunk owner. How about you explain a little bit about yourself and how you're going to work into this puzzle tonight?
What's up, guys? First of all, a huge fan of the show. I've been watching for a good month now, and I watch pretty much every episode whenever I can.
Thank you guys, very much. I appreciate it. And you know what? You're part of the show, and your story is important. That's what it's about, is to get these NFT stories out there to the CryptoPunk owners, to the CryptoPunk fans that, hopefully potentially one day are owners. And go ahead.
Yeah, so I've been in crypto since 2017. The first I heard of it was actually in 2013. I started doing sneaker YouTube videos, and the guy who inspired me stopped doing sneaker YouTube videos in 2013 to make a video talking about how he's mining Bitcoin and Ethereum. And I'm like, what is this? Like, he's just in a dark room, and I hear these fans, like, what's going on? And so this is my first, realization of crypto. I didn't get into it, though, until 2017. I was like, oh, it's a scam. I'm worried, blah, blah, blah. In 2017, Bitcoin was around, summer 2017 was around 4,000. And I'm like, okay, this thing was at a couple $100 just years ago. I need to finally just do it. So I was on vacation in Amsterdam, and I made the Coinbase account, logged in, and I was like, it's going up and down. I'm going to wait for the dip. And I ended up buying in November instead of summer, and it went from 4,000 to 11,000. It was just weeks before the top of crypto at that time. And so anyways, it wasn't until a lot more recently I got into NFTs. What really got me into it was this app called Vivi. The fact that it was licensed product, I was like, okay, these are not just internet brands. Being a collector myself, I've collected Pokemon for years, love comics. When I see Batman, when I see Powerpuff Girls, these are brands I know and I understand. And that was kind of my gateway into NFTs. And through Vivi, it got me looking more into NFTs. I found your channel. Let me screen share real quick. I saw you guys do this video. Let me see if I can allow it. Testing. All right, allow. And let's see if it shows. Is it showing?
Yep.
this video where you guys did a live punk buy captured my attention, and it got me interested. And yeah, it was that night where I really found out. This was like maybe a month and a half ago, 2 months, somewhere in that range, where I really got interested in CryptoPunks. And I saw the price go, from 36 to, when Meebits came out, like 70. And, I didn't have a CryptoPunk at that time, but I went all in that day on Meebits, and I saw you get your robot and how awesome that was. So I started minting, and actually my first roll, it was pretty good. I got a 1-of-1 tattoo. I listed it for 7.8 ETH, and it sold instantly. It sold within 30 seconds. And so I started re-rolling, and I put more ETH into Meebits. And, I ended up with 8 Meebits that day. And some I liked, some I didn't like. Multiples I sold that day for more than what I meant it for. And, yeah, I just kind of gained a Meebits collection, and just kind of dove deeper into NFTs since I started my own NFT brands, Sneaker Punks. I'm a big sneaker collector. And so, there's people already collecting and trading those NFTs as well. And it's just been a fun ride. It's been very exciting. I'm a collector first and foremost, but it just is what it is. I don't know what to tell you. And so recently when crypto dipped,
I appreciate you being a big fan of the show and supporting the show. And during our pre-show, we were talking with Glenn of how we can help him, because he really wanted to get these sneakers.
Yeah.
And you guys brought it up is, well, how about we just kind of pool our ETH together and send Glenn over some ETH so he can mint these shoes live tonight. So I think that's what we're going to do. So I don't know how we want to get this worked out. If you guys want to maybe DM each other on the side, or drop it in the Twitter chat here.
Yeah, Twitter I think works.
Glenn, what's your Twitter? Send us your wallet address, and I'll send you some money.
Okay. Yeah, my Twitter is Gustavus. I think Gustavus999, isn't it?
Hold on a second.
Yeah. Oh, Gustavus99. So it's at GUSTAV as in Victor US99.
I'm gonna drop that in the private chat for us right here.
Okay. And just to let you guys know, what I'm seeing is 1.0255 needed to mint the sneakers.
So I have 24.850527 available, if that helps.
I got 0.28.
0.28 and 0.248 something. It's like it's over by like 0.003 or something. So
in the private chat, can you put your wallet address, and I'll send you everything I have.
Yeah.
So what we're doing right here live right now is we have community effort here. We're pulling some ETH together so we can get Glenn some sneakers before the sneaker expires. This ETH will be Venmo'd, paid back somehow, but regardless, it's just the community effort of helping out the cause. I myself, being a CryptoPunk owner, just over a year, I've been helped by the Discord as well in multiple areas, and it's the trust in the community that just makes it so awesome and so neat. Coming from one CryptoPunk owner, one hopefully to be soon to be CryptoPunk owner, and one of the luckiest CryptoPunk owners that I've ever seen. And think of that, he just gets a CryptoPunk, and then a couple weeks later gets a free Meebit out of the deal, and now he's cashing in
the punk.
Yeah, and I got a free Meebit too. Is that what you said?
Yeah,
you got it.
Yeah, but it's the best offer I've seen on it's like 0.6 or something, and I know it was like 0.24 just to mint them, right?
2.5.
Yeah, but by the end, a lot of the lower ones I was doing, it was closer to 2.4 for sure. I did 8 total that day, and my first one I think was around 2.6, and within a few hours it was like 2.4, and I think the bottom was like around 2.4 before it was over. Yeah.
Okay, so Justin, you're one. I'm right. I'm messaging you my wallet right now.
Okay. On Twitter or here?
On Twitter, yeah. But I'm 100% trustworthy. But you guys want me to send the money first, I would imagine.
I'll send you this right now. I don't care, and then you can send me it after.
Yeah.
I'm gonna bring in someone else real quick. He has a quick question for us. It's Boozy. You're live action right now. We'll bring in your story in a minute here. But yeah, you had a question here.
Oh, I was just curious if the gas fees are going to eat, because it seems like it's pretty
that's what
close.
I'll cash them the full amount. I'll cover their gas fees, but it's not going to eat their.
Oh, I just didn't know if when they send you that it's going to take from the Ethereum that they're going to give you. I just didn't know if there would still be enough left over, because you have 0.49 and they're sending you. It's going to be roughly like right there, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
You guys have enough?
I got 0.282.
Okay.
So I'm gonna send them all that.
I think we're going to be there, and if we get there, it's going to. I mean, if it's a 0.002 or something, we'll cross that bridge. I have 0.49226 in my wallet.
Yeah, the night I got my punk, I really wanted the sneaker, and in my wallet I had 0.998. So I was just, I was like, okay, I need to add a little bit more. You know, I'm a sneaker collector first and foremost before any of this crypto stuff. So, and you know, I've known one of the guys for quite some time. I remember him telling me that he was selling NFT sneakers, and I was like, what? I don't understand. Like, what does that mean? You know, in 2017, he's telling me this stuff, and I didn't get the concept, you know, and so I had to do it. And then I saw the little red banner, how it's ending in a couple of days, and I just got my punk. I was like, you know what? I gotta go in. I gotta get the sneaker to commemorate this CryptoPunk, you know. So
I just
thought
sent you.
cool. I thought it was cool, and I also thought with this particular one, 1871, like it just needs sneakers with it. I mean, at the end of the day, if you decide to ever sell this, I think it could go to a professional athlete in some regard. If it's soccer, if it's basketball, if it's whatever, and I think. You know, with the sneakers, I mean, there's the sneaker right there. You got the side view of the sneaker right there. Awesome. I think it could be really neat.
Yeah, it's a pretty clean looking sneaker too. It's like some of the other punks that are there that's really detailed and kind of you know, more busy, I guess. And this is just kind of a few basic colors, and it looks more athletic, I think.
Yeah, they got the blue and the blue headband. So it's Boozy on. It's Boozy. How about you?
0.77326 now.
So I followed you. If you want to DM me as well, I followed you. Mine is Friendrelations23.
Okay.
And just DM me. We can work that out as we go on to the next story.
All right. So
I'll drop his also in the private chat here. It's Boozy. How about you take the stage here and say a little bit about yourself and your aspect into the CryptoPunk.
Your Sneaker Punks NFT.
Yep, that's me.
Okay.
I just sent you
you guys are very trusting. I do appreciate this, but you have zero worries. The money will come. I'm not worried about that. I lost 7 times that much playing poker this week.
we know where you live. Buy your punk on your shirt.
Probably.
I'm gonna bring in.
I'm gonna bring it outside my house right now.
I'm gonna bring in another super fan here. It's Boozy. How about you set the stage for yourself here?
Okay. Yeah. So I mean, I think I quit my job in September. I was a mailman for 4 years. I wanted to go back to school, and I've been dabbling in crypto since 2017. But I saw it started to catch on, I believe, February or so, and I bought a little bit more. I was into Tron. I picked up on this game called Mega Cryptopolis 3D. You just make sand and you can send it out. Well, let's see. So one of the biggest things that happened was the Meebits came out, and I wasn't into NFTs much because I just didn't really know what I was looking for. I liked the art. I wanted something. I wanted to get a one of those infinite, what do they call those? That's IO screen. You can put an NFT on it and like hang it up as a digital thing. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy a piece of art and I'm gonna put it in there. And then I wound up just I bought some art and I was like, I'll just wait it out. This was so Meebits came out and I was like, this is by Larva Labs. I'm not gonna. I feel I was 95% sure I wasn't gonna take a loss by buying one of these. I was like, if I get a human, I'm pretty sure I can sell it for about the same price. And I was like, I'll take that, you know, that small loss. So I wound up getting a pig. It's let's see if you want to pull him up.
I Venmo'd the first guy, Dustin.
I'm gonna look up his
Thanks,
number
Glenn.
real quick.
No, thank you, man. I put a little bit extra on there, just $5, $6
you
extra.
actually saved my life because I didn't have any cash, and I'm like, and now I can buy food for the rest of the week. So thank you.
Oh wait, that's not the pig. That's the rarity. So it's 2136 is the Meebit that I got.
2136. All right.
Yeah, and so that guy, I was like, yeah, I got a good one. You know, I was a little worried because I didn't know if I wanted to spend that money in the first place. It was only because it was Larva Labs, so I was like, I'll do it. And I didn't know what to post them for, so I wound up posting them for the 20 Ethereum, and I was like, I'll take some offers. 16 minutes later, I got a notification, an email, and it's like, your item sold. And Ethereum was 3,300 at the time.
Yep.
I was like, great. I sold off half, I kept the other, and then I've been selling off little bits here and there. I had, I believe, like 5, and I wound up selling off around 2,400, and I've bought 2 of them back so far. I got one at 22 and one at 19. I bought the one at 19 today, so it was to buy art though. There's this thing called Ghost, and I was gonna collect that.
Fire.
I like that. It's cool what they got going on. So with the Bored Apes, I only had that pig for 2 days. And
that's what you're telling me. That's what intrigued me about it, is just the ability. I have a hard time of flipping. I'm a hodler when I get something. I'm tight gripped, but you were able just to flip it real quick.
Yeah, and I mean, I wasn't expecting it to go for that. I was waiting for an offer, and I was like, I'll consider it. No, it sold, which kind of worked out. It definitely worked out. It was good timing because Ethereum was at a nice price.
Yeah.
And I wound up buying the Bored Apes. I saw 2 that I really liked. I'm gonna see if I can share my screen and then just pull them up.
Real quickly, shout out in the chat, Punk Life NFT. Love that project, by the way.
Right there. Thank you. Hello. Hey, guys. Thank you. Right back to you. I was able to get lucky with the ones I minted from them, and I was able to pull a pig and a robot. At the time, I had no clue what I was getting into. I saved one of them for the end. Justin and I opened it up at the end. And, you know, we all had sugar plum dreams. I was going to get like another robot or a skeleton or something like that. So it was a little anticlimactic, but I was just so happy just having those things sent to us.
Which one did you get in?
I believe it was the nerd, right? Yeah, the neon shoes and the nerd glasses.
Yeah, he has the purple kind of full suit on him. 2136. Are you?
Let's see if.
All right, I got
that guy.
Let's see if.
Sorry.
It's Boozy. Can you show your screen at all? Maybe it's on my end, or I can't pull it up. Let's see.
I watched this live stream, by the way, and I was recording like the whole thing. It was like on my story on my Instagram. It was like 3 minutes of just like the anticipation of watching like it unfold. I was so excited to watch this.
I left work early when the Meebits started dropping because I almost had like anxiety. I just had to get home. I had to see what it was all about. I knew nothing about it. You know, I had like 5 people text me in like 5 minutes. It's like, hey, they're dropping Meebits. It's like, holy cow! I just rushed to get home. I tried to do anything I could to get my hands on them, learn about them, but just a busy bee, you know. And on top of it, you had the CryptoPunk and Christie's was going pretty hot and heavy. It was branching off from one thing to the next thing real quickly.
Yeah, that morning, the homie, he's a big VV collector, Johnny Dunn. He's one of the biggest VV collectors. Here's a little glimpse of his IG or whatever, but he had told me about it. And I had heard that like they were doing a project. I didn't know what it was going to be. And so I saw the Meebits thing. I was excited, but nothing had like launched the public yet. And then like 30 minutes later, it released, and I was figuring. I was like, what do I got to transfer to where to make this happen? Like I was about it that morning. So yeah.
So here we are with It's Boozy. This is a sweet one right here with the 3D glasses.
Yeah. I bought him because of the turtleneck. I think it was OFC that I bought it from. He's somebody that seems big on Twitter with his CryptoPunk. He has like a bunch of art, but I just liked the project. I didn't really buy into anything besides Meebits, and then I saw this, and just the way it was all set up, I kind of had trust in this. And I don't plan on selling either of them. So this is one. This was 5855 and then 2466. And this is, let's see. All right. Yeah, that's him. So I actually have a bunch of art, and I'm getting some more art made for them, some derivatives. Like here's some of them, if you can see them on my screen. But they're pretty talented. You can see there's two of them that look like punks.
Yeah, right now we're just seeing the normal image of your punk. But I pulled. Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me pull that up again. Sorry, I was looking at a different.
No worries.
Screen. I wasn't looking at you. All right, now we can see it. Yes.
So,
okay.
yeah. So that's one of them. He kind of looks like a punk, but here's the. Yeah.
There
so I think one of those is from
with the 3D glasses, and then the.
I kind of wish I only had bought one, because I'm like, well, if I'm gonna get art for one, I should get it for the other. One of them's from Dalio, or two of them's from Dalio, and the others are from Swolfchan. Swolfchan was the one who made these pieces right here. They seem to be getting pretty big in the OpenSea right now. A lot of their art's been selling, like they're not their like derivatives, but art that they've been doing for a while, which is pretty cool.
That's what I like to see about the projects is like, not only with CryptoPunks, but with Bored Apes, with lots of other Meebits, lots of other projects where they're actually able to start little communities underneath it that are stemming into larger companies.
For apes or for those things right now.
Say that again.
What's bottom floor?
Yeah.
I think it's like 0.4 last time I've seen. Yeah, they got merch coming out next Saturday. They had a list of things. They didn't plan to sell out so quick, but they've stuck to the word. I like the shirt on that one.
Yeah, that was cool.
I just always I want to see like there's this other guy who is doing amazing things with the apes also, but yeah, they got merch, and then they just posted a 24/7 YouTube like lo-fi beats on YouTube and Spotify. But so with that 20 Ethereum, I thought about buying a punk. I just want to do more research before I actually get into it. And
yeah, that's one important thing that people present to me, like, should I buy a punk? And I tell a lot of them no, because I'm in a different spot compared to where a lot of people were. When I got in a year ago, a lot of my entry points were a couple $100, and that's not going to be the end of the world if that disappears for me. So everyone's in a different location now. Now to go in and buy a floor punk for $30,000, I mean, that you have to take some serious investment into, and then you also have to see what's in there. I know Justin's been dying to get his hands on a CryptoPunk and trying to see what's best, and you want to be happy with what you get, and you have to decide what your game plan is. Do you have an exit point? Do you want it just to keep a bottle forever? Do you want it something that looks good? Do you want something that's going to make you money? It's different for everyone.
Right.
For me,
I really wanted a blonde one.
Say that again.
I wanted a blonde one. Like my girlfriend has blonde hair, so I was like, I'll keep one. But all the blonde haired punks are really expensive. Most of them.
The wild blonde. Well, they're not only are they rare. If you scoot down here, one person owns 19 of them right there. So one person owns a bulk of them, and it's always been that way. And this particular owner, all right, it has just cornered the market in it. And
Who is
they've
this?
always done this. They've always held it. They sell off one at a time, the kind of corner of the market. But then look what else they've had. They've had a couple beanies in there, but look how low they've sold them for.
Yeah.
So I've tracked the market. I know about the wild hair, or the blonde hair here, and it is a hard one to get into. You know, you have the Marilyn Monroe lookalike. You have a couple other crossovers.
Like even on the top there.
The lowest one's 50 ETH, basically.
If you scroll up a little bit, well, even the straight hair, but that one has like some sort of aviators on. So one of them smoking a cigarette. I don't know how much that is on there.
Oh,
it's
yeah.
86 punks.
Click that one.
What, the wild hair right here?
No. With the goggles and the cigarette.
She has like straight blonde hair. She has the goggles, and she's smoking a cig. It'll
right next to
right there, right next to your mouse.
Go up.
86.
Welding glasses.
No, you
To
no.
the right side, kind of like not
Go up. Right there. Stop.
Yes.
38 ETH.
Yeah.
Boom.
Like even that's pretty cool. I don't know how much she.
Those are like 110 minimum. Those fucking guys.
Yeah. The pilot, the welding glasses, the pilot glasses, those stretch the limit right here.
Okay.
Yeah, the welding goggles, 38 minimum. But see, that's the thing is, look at the jump there. You buy it at 38, you can almost repost it at 48. You know, because the next closest one is 50 right there. You know, there's a straight there, and that's what some people do is they look at those types of connections. Right here, you had an albino one. Whoa, look at this! It's sold for at a less price. Someone totally cut their losses there, almost 100,000 less.
That's fucking stupid.
That's crazy.
I don't know why you do that. But this attribute class page is very key into finding what you can make out of it, what you can break out of it, and where you want to hop in. It's all in the eye of the beholder. When I first got in with this deal and we made a deal with Johnny Betancourt, what we'd say is like, well, what catches your eye first? Because that's what you want, something to catch your eye. And I know that Justin was, when he went in, he was always looking for the wild hair, you know, the crazy wild hair up top. And that was a couple things he looked at. Also, you know, rarity. And you wanted to get in with Matt and John and maybe find a developer punk that was something that was under number 1,000.
Yeah, that was funny. They're funny guys.
Hey, I've got 10 minutes left. I've got to be somewhere at 8:45. That gives me about a 2-minute wiggle room, and I have.
Right now.
I was like 0.003 or 4 short, and then I went back to Coinbase, and they let me transfer like another 0.0 something. I have like just over, so I can run them right now.
Let's go.
That's what we're talking about.
And I just thank you guys so much for the trust of like sending me ETH before you even get paid or whatever. I mean, I paid you guys both, but I highly appreciate that. You know, there's some trust in the world still. You know, it's nice to see.
That's what we're here for, man. Thank you.
Good things happen to good people by good people. I mean, there's something that happened with that golf game with missed putts, made putts, that you got this CryptoPunk for a reason. And, you know, I'm interested personally and selfishly to find the journey of your CryptoPunk and what's going to happen with not only your CryptoPunk, your Meebit, your sneakers. That's what it's all about for me, is finding this journey. And part of this journey is that time crunch. Hey, you're going to be able to go wherever you're going in 15 or 20 minutes. You're going to tell a story about these CryptoPunks, and you're hanging out with, you know, some
I've
random
already texted
people
my friend and said, hey, asshole, you're like one of my best friends in the world. And like some random guys on Twitch like sent me money and you couldn't do it. I was like, what's wrong with you?
And then really turn the knife on him and send him this video too on top of it.
Yeah. All right,
awesome.
so I'm going to join the stream on my other computer.
Oh my God.
And all right. And then enable sharing the screen.
I think make sure it's muted too, because there's a feedback last time.
I might be able to mute it on my end. Oh, hey.
Nice.
All right.
Okay.
Punk life.
What's the cat's name?
What?
What's the cat's name?
Sandy.
Nice.
Sandy.
Crypto Cat number 2374.
All right, so just to let you guys know quickly, I have to mute the one computer, and my other computer that I'm going to mint them on doesn't have sound. So I'm not going to be able to hear what you're saying, and I'm not going to be able to talk. So I'm just going to go through the process. And first of all, I'll just make sure you guys can all see my screen.
Yes, I believe that we're looking at it right now.
Okay, so you see the shoe and everything. Okay,
Awesome.
all right, I'm going to mute, and I'm going to print, and then I'll come back.
All
Wait,
right.
why mute if you're still, if we could.
Any more instructions or anything, or just?
No, I think you can just do it right now. I think I got you muted, so I think you can just keep talking.
Yeah.
I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we're live action here.
All right, here we go.
Get that
I don't
shoe.
have any idea what's going to happen, but
I'm a big sneaker collector, so I'm very excited. Like, very excited to see what these end up turning out like. So let's see here.
You got a room there, man. We got a view of your room. All right. I'm loving this. All right. Next generation sneakers.
here we go.
The most expensive sneaker in the world.
My heart's going a little bit here. It happens every time you click that button for any type of purchase. We have a 1 Ethereum mint here for Artifact shoes. I love the blue from the headband. You're going to be getting a pair of physical sneakers with this. You're going to have some sneakers in the metaverse. Your CryptoPunk
It's
will
only
also
one
have
sneaker, though, right? You only get one shoe.
One pair.
You only get one
pair,
shoe.
one for each foot. You'll be able to pick your shoe size out.
Yeah.
And
All right,
now,
here we go.
we're cutting it short here. I mean, the deadline is probably in a couple hours here because, I mean, who knows when the deadline is and what time zone.
Right.
They said midnight, but I'm Pacific Coast, and it's like 20 to
They're
midnight.
East Coast.
Eastern.
They have a
I'm like,
developer in, I believe, in Central Europe.
I was
They're
I'm
in
a
Mexico.
I didn't know if they'd have my size, but luckily one of the homies responded who works with them, and he's like, "Yeah, we have a size 6." I was like, "Perfect! I'm so excited."
So, all right, being a shoe guy, are you actually gonna wear them, or are you just gonna keep them in the box?
Oh, 100%. So I wear my sneakers. So I've been collecting sneakers since the early 2000s, and whether it's sample sneakers, one-of-one sneakers, it doesn't matter. I wear it. So I'm a collector who like enjoys the product too, you know?
That's awesome. That's great.
All right, let's do it.
I'm never wearing these things.
I would go skateboarding on those fucking things.
They
you
look good
guys
for
were talking about.
skateboarding.
I missed the MeBit conversation you guys were having, but I was my MeBit was 10080 and 10071 or 61, somewhere around there was the dissected one that went for like 300 Ethereum right off the bat or something.
Yeah.
You're the one with
I
the
was
gold
like
chain.
30 away.
These are the sneakers I was
I
wearing.
have
Coraline.
Yeah, mine's like wild blonde hair with gold chain and
I
not
see
much
'em.
other descriptions.
Put those sneakers back up there. I just got you on the big screen.
So
Fuck
these
is
were given away when the movie Coraline came out. You could enter a raffle, and these were Coraline Nike Dunks,
Oh,
and it
shit.
had like the mouse and the cat on it with the button on the side with the crazy stitching. So this is what I was wearing
like that.
earlier, but when I'm lounging around, this is what I wear, the Adidas Pikachu. And
Did you just pull that out of your back pocket? I love it. You're like a magician. Damn, look what I got
Backwards
right
on the
here.
go.
Like, don't sweat it. That's
Matches
sweet.
your
I
hoodie.
love that.
Do you have the Nike skunks? The
I
Nike
had
skunks?
so when those came out, I had them a month early. I drove around all of LA, and I was paying $150 at the skate shop, and I was selling them for $200 early before they released. And instantly when it released, it was like a $400 sneaker. So you know, those are them right there.
I love those shoes so much.
Boozy, I got
I-
your camera on, or your computer on, if that's all right.
Heard. Yes. Yep.
So I did a YouTube video, and me and my friends like pretended we were high. I'm like hanging out in a tree, like reviewing the sneaker. This is like 2010 or something like that. And so, you know, it was a very fun era collecting sneakers. And, you know, the sneaker industry is not exactly the same, but that is a sneaker I'm always gonna have fond memories of, just because of that
Which
story.
one? This one?
Huh?
This one right here?
Yeah, the skunk specifically. Driving around LA and picking up 20 pairs with the homie so we could flip them for an extra $50 or whatever it was.
With that, wearing those shoes?
Yeah, I mean, so I have a lot of. I actually gave my pair away to a friend.
Well, you're in
year-
California?
yeah, yep.
Oh, me too.
Nice, that's what's up. We got a link, hang out, grab a drink or something.
Let's fucking
But yeah.
start it up.
Let me
So
know,
we got
man.
people in the chat room saying that the sneakers have been minted.
I know. Not only is he from chat room, Justin, he is from from Artifacts themselves. So he's probably tuning in. It's probably like 6 a.m. for him, I'm guessing. Samuel was on last week when we were minting shoes. All right. So Glenn, we have someone from Artifacts themselves messaging us, watching you mint your shoes live, and he put in the messages. Hey guys, it seems like the sneakers got generated and they're in your open seas. We're watching this live right now. Congratulations on your new acquisition. I mean,
Beautiful
this is live action from the Artifacts crew. I mean, he's in Europe. I don't know if it's in Central Europe or not, but this is probably 6, 7 in the morning. He's watching this shoe mint live action with us.
Fuck yeah, dude. Thanks for being here.
I love the colorway. The tan with the blue, with the
That's a
detail.
hot sneaker.
Yeah, it's super clean. Like, this is a great sneaker right here.
Thank you.
How did they generate like the colors and the designs? Was it like a computer, or they just chose it one by one?
Yeah, it even shows on the side. It shows the color blocking next to the CryptoPunks face. So it shows, like, I'm guessing it's an algorithm of some sort, and it's like, generated to decide like exactly where the colors are placed. But I love how the bold color is like right there, front and center on the toe. It goes up the tongue, and the rest of it is very subtle, very chill. Like, I think this sneaker overall is a great sneaker. Yeah.
Is that a Nike, or is that like its own brand
No,
right
it's
there?
their own thing, but it's very, it's modeled closely to the Air Force One for sure. If there was a reference point, I would say it's that. Just a guess from a sneaker collector,
And the inside of the tongue too. All right, it's 4:42 a.m. wherever Sam is, so you can figure that on your map, and it's probably Monday morning. So, we're his morning cup of coffee here. We have shoes minted. It was a NFT community effort here to help one of the luckiest CryptoPunk owners that I've ever seen, winning his CryptoPunk. And Sam is saying right now he hasn't even gone to bed. He's just still awake. We're keeping him awake. We're not even a morning cup of coffee for him. We're the Red Bull that's making it a 36-hour day. But as you can see, his product, something that he helped produce, is not only making fans happy. We're having viewers now. We have cats watching live. We have one of the world shoe fanatic here that's watching. Hopefully soon to be new CryptoPunk owners here. They might miss the boat on the sneakers, but they're watching the live minting of the sneakers. And of course, you have myself, CryptoNovo311, who just loves watching live shit unfold, live stuff happen all the time. I mean, it's just fun, and it's fun meeting these stories, meeting these people, being part of the community, and the story unfolded right before our eyes. All right. Another day with Jay. What's up with you? Thank you for tuning in. Any questions, let us know. Community effort getting some ETH over to our main man, one of the luckiest man alive, who won his CryptoPunk in a golf, in a DraftKings golf. I just call it a golf outing because it just sounds
How
cooler.
did you win it? Like, what happened?
Refresh the story until we get to your open.
I don't know how much you know about golf, but it's it was the Masters golf tournament, and I'd come in after doing something else, gambling on the golf tournament, and play DraftKings, the daily fantasy sports, where like they have baseball, football, basketball. You just pick certain players, and you're competing against a bunch of other people with their lineup that they pick. So for the Masters golf tournament, you pick 6 golfers, and you just the one that scored the best and finished in the best places and all this kind of stuff. It was $50 to enter, and there was 1,800 participants. and the winner got the $90,000 CryptoPunk, or not 90, it was like 70,000, and the second place was $1,000. There was only 80,000 total dollars, and I was kind of in the hunt, and then one particular golfer was doing super well on the weekend, and I was like texting my buddy about how close I was to getting it, and he's like, "Hey, me and my girlfriend will put the juju on that guy. He'll do terrible." And the very next hole, he hit it in the water and got triple bogey, and because of that, I was back in first place. And then that same golfer came to the last hole, and he was in the last group with one other guy who I had, and that guy was coming in first place in the tournament, and this guy was going to be second or fifth if he lost, or tied for third or whatever. So if he made this putt, he was going to have a birdie and get ahead of me, and then second or third place, I'd probably come in third maybe. And he had a 12-foot putt, and it went by like 1 inch on the left-hand side and missed. And I just like was jumping up and down for like an hour and a half, going like, I cannot believe that happened like that.
Do you believe that? Do you believe that? I mean, that's just absolutely nuts. So then after it, you know, a couple days later, like he didn't have a MetaMask wallet. He didn't totally understand like the whole fact that he had to send address to draft. Yeah, make sure your address is correct, because if it gets sent to the wrong address, like, too bad. That was about it.
Yeah. It was like 2 days later, and I had not heard anything, and I was like, hey guys, you know, what's going on? I haven't seen my CryptoPunk, and I want my CryptoPunk. And they're like, well, you've got a ticket. And I'm like, okay. And I went back in my account, and there was a ticket saying you can use this CryptoPunk to enter any contest you want. And I'm like, I don't want to enter a contest. I've already won the CryptoPunk. What do I need to enter it for? And the thing happened, it was like, so I kept going back and forth, and they're like, oh, okay, finally somebody will get in touch with you in like the next 24 hours. And then a guy called or texted me or emailed me and said, hey, you know, you need to have a MetaMask, and I didn't know what that was. So I went and opened up a MetaMask wallet, and it was like, okay, I don't know if this works or not. So like I said, I kind of put a couple $100 in there to make sure that it worked, and then I got that. And then I didn't even realize there were gas fees or whatever. So when I actually got transferred the CryptoPunk, I don't know if I would have received it if I didn't have enough gas fund money in there or whatever. So I don't even know how that works. But the guy finally goes like, hey, here's, you know, send me your wallet, but I will let you know if your wallet's off and it's the wrong wallet address, then, you know, the asset could be lost completely. And I was just, I'd never done any of this. So I was kind of like freaking out that, you know, it wouldn't happen, you know, that I wouldn't get it. And so finally, you know, a couple hours later, it showed up in my wallet, and I was just like, there we go.
Are you in the Punks Discord?
Say that again, Justin.
Are you in the CryptoPunks Discord, Glenn?
No, I don't think he's in the Discord at all. This is folk legend in the Discord here. And I get to see the people at DraftKings. There's probably like one tech-savvy guy that's just like, yeah, we're going to put this promotion on for a CryptoPunk. Knows what it's going to about, and I'll have it in my wallet at the end of the day, you know? And you stuck with it. You were savvy enough to say, you know what, I want my asset. I want it in there. And, you know, with that, you know, you got a me bit out of it as well, which was just, it's like the gift that keeps on giving. So we have a question in the, here's your me bit real quick. We had a question in the live chat here. Is developer punks worth more? So developer punk is a CryptoPunk that is under number 10,000. Right now we're actually looking in my account, and I actually am savvy to the fact that I did want a couple developer punks. So I was able to pick up this one right here, the clown blue eyes, purple hair, and earring. Yeah, go ahead, purple hair. We love it. I love purple hair as well. I have 2 purple hairs actually in my account. I was able to get this one on Christmas. This is a Christmas. Pardon?
Bro.
You just bought that one?
No, I did not buy this one. I bought this one in Christmas for
Look at the
5.5.
I have.
Okay.
Look at his number.
And and it was the second one of the purple hairs that I had. One of the first purple hairs that I did get was actually the first one I have, 2080 right here, which I bought about 13 months ago for 1 Ethereum, or just under $200.
Novo, look at the number.
He has the same number for his Meebit.
No way. Whose is that?
That's me.
Justin.
That's yours? I knew that you traded. I didn't know it was that number. You traded your classic basketball jersey for that one, right?
No, this is a gift.
That was a gift from John and Matt. That was one of the ones they gifted you.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that you had that one. That's why.
Speaking of gift, if anyone in the chat is on VV and they want a BMO NFT from Adventure Time, drop your VV address and I will be gifting away. VV is
an app.
an app that does like licensed NFTs, so like Batman, Adventure Time, a bunch. They're going to be doing it all. What was that?
Not MetaMask?
No, it's a separate app. It's completely separate. So if anyone in the chat has VV and they have their address, let me know, and I will be gifting this to someone. This was a China exclusive right here. So very cool.
Justin's probably going to beat everyone to it, I think.
No, I'm not going to do it.
There he is.
Another day with Jay. You can get on that if you want. Nosy's right there. Right back to another developer punk that I was able to pick up back in the day. I believe this was picked up the same day that Nate lost out on the zombie. I think it's the same zombie that G Money just sold. So Nate, I bought this on May 17th. This was a hidden trait buck teeth, and a lot of people couldn't see that this could have 2 buck teeth there. The buck teeth attribute class is a 1 out of 78, a very rare one. This is my rarest CryptoPunk that I own within the attribute classes, and it's also a developer punk, number 998. Do developer punks get more money because of the low numbers? Well, people sometimes look at that numbers, and a lot of people pick crazy numbers like 777 or 69 or 420 or any lucky numbers or just lucky numbers out there. People do look for those. You see it in the NBA Top Shots where people will get the jersey numbers or possibly the year that they're born, or common numbers 111, 222, 333. So any type of numbering scales, people do buy those. Is there a rhyme or reason for it? Not particularly. It's just all in the eye of the beholder. Some people like numbers. Some people like the art of the things. Some people just want to flip it and make money. So is there more money for developer punks? I would like to think so. But just like there's more money for hoodies, and there's more money for purple hats, and there's more money for aliens, apes, and zombies, because that's what people want. All right, so Glenn, I think the shoes are in your account there. I think you're good to go in your account. Are you able to see it in your?
It still says generate your sneakers.
But check in your open. It should show
check
there.
In the MetaMask account.
I think it'll show the image in OpenSeas, and even though it still says generating, you should still be able to see it. Like, I'll try to pull up mine right now so I can show you guys. I can't on this computer, but I can show you on my phone. But yeah, on OpenSea specifically, it should work.
Because of Christie's or developer punks worth more? Yeah, I would say so. It brings more attention to the fact. More people know about developer punks. Because of Christie,
really helps solidify it into the art history.
I agree.
Yes, I mean it puts a staple in there, and then all those punks that were sold were under 1,000. Then also Pranksy's punk raffle, punk draw, excuse me. That was all developer punks as well. So those were given out to prime punk owners as well. So what we have here is we are looking at minted shoes right here. Oh, those are some nice mints there with the purple, and then you have the mo, and then you have the goatee there as well, and the purple goes right back into the tongue.
That looks really nice.
Really sharp. You got a pretty dope camera there. Pick up that at pretty close range.
Yeah, I was definitely excited about the sneaker. I was kind of unsure with all the brown. Purple is my favorite color, by the way. Obviously, that's why I went for the purple hair. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and you know, it showed up in the OpenSeas, whereas the other the artifact site was still saying it was processing. But you know, in the bottom right corner, it would show on the MetaMask that it went through and it was cleared. So I definitely recommend checking your MetaMask address on OpenSeas, and you should be able to see it that way.
So let's ask Glenn Glenn, do you have an OpenSeas? Do you know how to access your OpenSeas account or wallet?
I have the website open. I don't really know how to access. I guess I go to my profile. Is that right?
Yeah, profile, and then you just connect your MetaMask, and it'll show you your NFTs that way. Yeah.
So this is great.
Okay,
this is live action here. This is
computer then, because I don't want my work computer to have my MetaMask.
No, definitely not. and this is great because you know what? Back in the day, this is something that actually I think Snowfro helped me out with, is this how to get different wallets set up to have different things go in. And it's cool to have one of the iconic members of the NFT community that, you know, running multiple companies now, able to help me back in the day. And I even remember back in the day, Matt asking me if I wanted an autoglyph. And it was, I think, like 5 Ethereum back in the day. And I'm like an autoglyph. And I thought he was like totally trying to shill it to me. But he was actually trying to give me a suggestion and telling me to actually buy one of these things before they moon. And I didn't at the time because I was still trying to learn about CryptoPunks, you know.
Yeah. Matt and John, Matt.
Yeah, exactly. I still have it on my Discord.
That's hilarious.
It's funny because then the stuff I tried to like shill to them like back in the days, I seemed so sophomoric and just almost idiotic for it. But like the stuff they gave me was like honest things. It was like pretty cool stuff.
Yeah, in 2017, I remember hearing about CryptoKitties, CryptoPunks, and stuff like this, and not reacting. You know, in my mind, I'm used to all the like scam coins at that time and stuff, and I'm thinking like this is the same thing, and so I wasn't participating at that time. And it, like I said, it really took the license product on NFTs for me to really like understand it and want to dig in more. And so I wish I would have, you know, I could have easily claimed back then, or if not claimed, at least acquired for much lower. But it is what it is. You live and you learn, and yeah.
Well, Frank,
yeah, I saw a documentary on Bitcoin back in like 2013, and could have bought it at less than, I don't know, somewhere around a penny a Bitcoin or something or another, and didn't.
Yeah, there they are. That's awesome.
All right, so Frank,
you got it in your wallet.
Boozy was able to get into the wallet because your wallet is on the blockchain, so everyone's able to see the access of this. So we're right here in your wallet. We have your CryptoPunk, we have your Meebut, and we have your minted shoes right here. The artifact minted shoes of 1871.
It's a high quality beauty right there.
I love the blue, man. It's so nice. It's
the blue looks better there than it did while it was generating.
Yeah. The color is slightly different once it's done. I've noticed that too. Like the purple is different too.
It more matches the T-shirts I had.
Yeah. It's more like a Carolina blue, like a Michael Jordan, like in his college years. You know, like that's. Awesome.
Don't say that.
What? That's not a good thing.
I went to Wake Forest. We hate Carolina.
Michael Jordan's the GOAT, you know? Like,
I'm from North Carolina. I've hated Carolina since I was born. So we'll call it like teal blue or bright non-Carolina blue.
Turquoise.
Turquoise. There you
go. Is Bozy about to buy a punk right now?
No, that's Gus. You selling? Gustavo.
99 Ethereum.
Ooh, whose one jersey is that?
Did you guys hear about this?
Yeah.
Oh, that's the one that's so crazy high. I have a jersey too.
The watch trade punk.
And one jerseys are technically the rarest jersey, but I don't know about what this sold for. Like that's crazy.
I was like curious. Did he mean to put 2.01? And you know, I don't know.
No, that's
so. Was it?
I know for me, I slightly overprice my NFTs just because someone can offer lower, right? But if you price it at what it is, then that's what you're getting. And as of right now, as an example, crypto prices go down, you might get it much lower. So I tend to price it a little bit higher, and someone can then offer me the right amount. So I don't know if this was his strategy here, or I don't know what happened, but it was very interesting to see nevertheless.
And it was quick. You can see
Inside
one
job.
day 23 hours, and then one day 12 hours. Literally
That's
in 11 hours, he
crazy.
flipped that. I don't
Yeah.
know what I would do.
The thing is,
Oh.
sometimes people see the higher price, they might not be too savvy, and they want to get the rarer one, thinking it's the better. You never know what happened here, right? You never know exactly. Obviously, the first guess is like something shady happened. I'm not gonna lie, but it doesn't have to be that either. There's other options as well.
Yeah, people would always say that in the CryptoPunks is people are wash trading this and that, but like I know I made a deal with Dave, double D, double A, double V, double E, and we made a trade and everyone's like, whoa, you sold that for way too little. But what they didn't know is I actually traded for 2 5 trades. And one of the 5 trades you're looking at right here. So, I mean, out of the deal, he got a vamp with 3D glasses. I got 2 5 trades. So,
Wait.
I mean, pick your poison with it.
Wait, show us.
Which one?
Go to Novo's.
By the way, that the highest sell, I love the way that one looks with the hoodie and dissect it. Like, that's so cool, honestly. Like, that one right there is fire.
How much is that for?
700 Ethereum.
Just the look alone looks very cool.
Jesus Christ. Who bought that?
You, after all your twin flames selling.
I'm not wasting my money on that shit.
Come on, you'd love to have it dissected. Not at 700 Ethereum.
No, I'd rather have 100 punks.
Yeah, how about it, huh?
I really like both projects. I'm gonna be honest. Like, I really do like Meebits. Like, I'm gonna be honest. I like the way they look. I think they have a more like recent updated like style look to them and stuff like this too. I like both projects a lot, but I don't know which one I prefer more or less. But I really do like some of the outfits, like coming from like loving sneakers and clothing and stuff like this. I think Meebits, they really killed it, and I think they had someone who's very like in tune with what's going on in fashion trends and stuff like this. And so I think they really had like an updated, relevant like fashion look to it too, which I thought was really cool.
I think, and also this how gamified it's going to be, and you're going to be able to play with them, versatile, where they're going to be able to bring them into different verses, and like you're saying, the clothing that you're going to be able to add to them. I know us personally, we're able to actually put filters over the Meebits. I just haven't brought it out to the public yet, but I can outfit my Meebits with whatever clothes I want to put on them, and I can make them look just dissected if I wanted to, or put a hoodie on them. It's something that we're exploring, of just putting my own CryptoPunk face on a Meebit shirt. And I think that would be cool, and just have like a little T-shirt shop in a metaverse for that. All right, boys. I think we're going to close up shop here in a minute. We had the live minting of the shoes. Glenn, anything you want to say here, my friend, before we depart? And we will have live streams on Saturdays, which I'm doing Zed Horse Racing. On Sundays, I'm trying to get as many CryptoPunk fans in here on Sunday nights. But Glenn, my friend, anything you want to say, add, contribute to the NFT space?
I would just like to, thank you, obviously, for helping me, guide through this metaverse or whatever you want to call it. And then, special thanks to Justin and Sneaker Punks for, shooting me the ETH on a wing and a prayer, and hoping that I would pay him back. And very, very highly appreciated. And I love the sneakers. And yeah, I love it. I appreciate you guys letting me be a part of your community.
Well, you know what? You're part of our community too. So right back at you. Come back, talk about it anytime. There's going to be some probably more cool stuff coming out with our Meebits. Maybe when the shoes come in, we'll do a shoe show off, something like that. But Thanks a lot for
Yeah,
everything.
when I get my physical shoe, I'll take a picture or take a video or whatever, and.
Matches the shirt, matches the hoodie, matches everything. All right, Glenn, my friend, we will talk with you soon. I'm going to sign you off. I'm going to do it one at a time. So, Glenn, any last thoughts before I sign you off for the evening here?
Oh, thanks again, and yeah, I appreciate everything, and let's keep it going.
All right, have a good one. Have a good one. All right, it's Boozy. All right, so whenever the time is right and no rush, and if you're thinking of a CryptoPunk, I'd love to have you back on. We can maybe pull other people on, like Art Jeeves is a statistical genius, and he has some spreadsheets that can kind of give you the best mathematical equation on the best CryptoPunk that you can possibly get. If you just wanted to talk through it with me on any CryptoPunk aspect, I know Justin is going to be looking into some CryptoPunks here in the next couple of days.
Tomorrow.
But tomorrow, there we go. So if there's anything you need from me, let me know. But you got the stage for whatever, a minute, 2 minutes, whatever you need to speak your piece, say anything cool, or whatever you need to do. I think you're muted. I think you muted yourself.
All right. No, I'm all set. Thanks for having me on. I'll add you guys on Twitter also, Justin, and hopefully you guys. What would you? Fran, is that?
Relations23 on Twitter.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and then hopefully you get a punk tomorrow, Justin. Yeah, let's see it.
Yeah, we're gonna do this shit tomorrow. You're gonna live stream with us, and we're gonna get the seller and me on this thing, and we're gonna get punk.
All right. All right. You guys have a nice night. Or yeah, it's about the same time over there. Take it easy.
I appreciate it. Thanks for the time. You need anything from me, you let me know. All right?
Yes. Yeah. Take care, Crypto Nova.
Peace.
Nova.
All right, Fran. All right. I think I'm going to have you back on. This was fun. This is a blast. You're knowledgeable of the space. I love the goodies you got going on behind you.
You got a tour before you bounce. I want to see what the fuck's going on.
So honestly, all right, right here, this is my sealed product. This is all sealed Pokemon and Yu-Gi-Oh. So I'll pull out real quick some Yu-Gi-Oh heat real quick, and then.
All right, so pull it out. So we got live action. I mean, this is like a collector's paradise here. I mean, this is something I wish I had. If they talk about storage wars, I mean, this would be a storage wars millionaire's dream right here.
It's not the most valuable one, but this is from my childhood. So the idea was I was going to collect all the Yu-Gi-Oh boxes and keep them sealed. This is originally from my childhood. So this is a Magic Ruler box, and they had to change the name to Spell Ruler because Magic the Gathering. And so this is a box from childhood. I had boxes after that, but me and my friends, we'd stay up all night, and we'd open the boxes, and we would draft it, and we would duel. So I opened, the subsequent boxes after it. But so around the time when COVID started, I went back in and try to hunt down the original Yu-Gi-Oh boxes. And so this is like the first box right here.
I remember that.
The second box.
So
and in my
collecting your childhood again.
Exactly. One of the best boxes, in my opinion. The 4th set. This is the set that had Jinzo. And Jinja changed the game right there, and so the 4th box.
Which one has Exodia in it?
The first one. The first one has Exodia, and so just some of my collection. I've definitely been collecting things before the metaverse was a thing in the physical space. I've been collecting, and I plan on going hard on the metaverse as well. So.
Is this your studio or your bedroom?
This is a room. This one room right here. It's my collection. It's just a lot of things.
Holy shit!
So yeah.
I love it. All right, I'm gonna have you back. We're gonna talk more about these things because I have a lot of things too. I like to show off things. Matter of fact, my good friend owns a toy shop, and he just started live streaming.
Awesome.
He asked a way to get more fans involved. He had over $7,000 in sales in a 2-hour live stream. And I go, you get CryptoNovo311 on there, I'll get more people in on it. But I think it's something cool, and you're knowledgeable of the space too. So.
And I love to share. Whenever you post, I try to. I have like 50-ish thousand followers on Instagram. I try to post. I try, whatever. Just grow the community. And I love what you're doing, and thanks for having me on. So I appreciate it.
And push it back and forth. It'd be cool to get maybe some of your physical things there that you maybe have overstock of, doubles of, and we could figure out how to get this stuff into the metaverse real easily. It'd be excellent and great.
That'd be awesome.
All right, I'm going to let you go. Anything for your fans, anyone out there? I mean, you brought a lot of fans in today, so thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah, just definitely follow and subscribe over here to CryptoNovo. He's the GOAT, and so mixing the physical with the digital collectors, and I love to see it.
That's right. Well, you stay tuned because tomorrow I'm going to be with Justin here. Justin, what are we going to do tomorrow, man? What do we got? What do we got planned?
Bring up the punk.
He might be buying a punk tomorrow, and it might be from a pretty big wallet in the community. There's going to be a lot. I want to get Justin a lot of momentum coming up. He's got some big news, so this is kind of gonna be a jump off point to build him the momentum. He's been one of the leading architects in the NFT space, being the first person cryptography into the NFT space. And now we're going to be able to get he's earned it, the right to buy a CryptoPunk through his hard work.
Bring up Punk 2961. 2961.
Ooh. Okay.
So we got the wild hair, which he's been a fan of since day one. I mean, he's been trying to get a wild hair for a while, and think of the times, how many times I talked you off the ledge when you almost aped in at like a real expensive one of those. And now not only that, but we have a big beard, which was huge. Perfect. And on top of it, which I'm a big fan, is of a hidden trait frown, which has kind of like a cryptic message behind it. It almost is like just almost reminds you of like the twin flames of just like the differences between twins and the similarities between them, and having that frown actually hidden behind the big beard, and then that one pixel mole that just sticks out from the big beard is just, oh man, I love it. There's so many things to talk about and look at on this.
So
one.
odd. It's such a cool.
20 with the moles.
And then just the rarity of having that big beard there. I mean, a lot of iconic CryptoPunks owners with the big beard. You see him with the top hat. You see him with the hoodies.
Who's got the top hat? Oh, the Danny.
Yeah.
You got it.
Nice.
Another
all right.
Oh, wait, I like that one. Go down a bit. The one with the VR with the bandana, the mask. 80 Ethereum, bottom left.
80 Ethereum, bottom left. Oh yeah.
This
I always thought of this one,
punk, dude.
I always thought of this one of like someone who kind of like vomited in like like a barf bag or something. Like, this seems like it's just like the beard is outgrowing his mask.
It's such a weird fucking punk. I love it. It's like a doomsday punk. Like,
it seems like it shouldn't be, but it is.
like a bad hair day punk.
That's a big wallet, 157. You know whose that probably is, right?
Wait, they got a monkey.
157. I feel like the wallet I bought from was 157, but it doesn't look like the same selection. The wallet I bought from had a lot of CryptoPunks. They sold one, ironically, one like right after mine. It had a mask as well. Yeah, you can check it out. Literally right after mine sold, they sold another one. I think that's my wallet. Wait, if you go back to the initial seller, yeah.
164, yeah.
Yeah, and so literally right after mine, they sold another one. Like I saw they had like 7 million in sales, and then right after mine, it was like 8 million. I was like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, 7.8 million in sales. They sold 156.
And see, right after mine, another one had sold right there.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is that yours?
Yeah, that's mine right there.
Oh, you bought it from this guy?
Yeah, and when it was listed, at the time of it listing, it was like 2 weeks before, so it was literally double the price.
So and that was $26,000 in May. Oh, recently, like 2 days ago.
Yeah, and so that was a big factor. Is like
Oh, yesterday you bought this fucking thing.
Yes.
The fact that
did you do a lot of buying?
I didn't. So I did a video recording the process, you know, after watching you guys. But that night, it was late in the middle of the night, and I was just like, you know, I don't really want to wait till tomorrow. I don't know what's going to happen. Will crypto prices fluctuate? Will it be sold? And so I went for it. But I did the recording, and like right after, I did the recording of the sneaker as well. And you know, I've been eyeing a purple hair pump this whole time. It's funny. I have screenshots of other purple hair punks selling, and you know, some sold for like 100,000, 200,000, depending on like the glasses they were wearing and stuff. And so I feel like I got it for a really good price, and I'm very happy with it, and I'm just happy to have it in the collection, to be honest.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of the purple hair. What I actually had there is I actually resent out his live recording of it. This is it right here, his live recording of it. And I actually retweeted it out to have it out there. It's just great content of him buying it. I'm a big fan of purple hair. For a second.
I'm gonna do purple hair now to like match the punk. I'm gonna have to do it, you know, get a picture of me in the punk.
Yeah.
I want to watch him buy it real quick. Can you put that on?
You can turn on like this.
I want to see what this looks like.
It's a 2-minute video.
Right here. It still says own 0.
I was scared. It didn't show I had it. I was like, oh no.
On June 23rd, 2017, listed, or no, he got an offer for it in February, and got another offer in May, and yeah, about to grab him right now, so I'll keep you guys posted.
I want to see you click that button.
Good luck.
Yeah, I think I clicked right here. Yep.
So this is what it looks like. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you have a minor heart attack? Think about that. I mean, I know when I did it, my heart's like racing, like, oh my gosh.
So I mean, I've been in crypto, right? So I had some experience of like doing some trades and stuff like this, and it was shaky. But I've never been in an experience where like something went wrong or something like this. So I knew it would be okay, but at the same time, it was kind of like there's a lot. But it went through, and my excitement shows in my voice there, and I was happy. But this is where I panicked when it wasn't in my wallet yet.
Yeah. And then you're refreshing the screen like every 5 seconds. Like, come on, refresh. Then you check your MetaMask, and then you check, then you check the Ether scan, and then you check the OpenSea.
I was panicking. I'm telling you, I was panicking.
So then what happened?
It's there. I'm an owner, and it showed it. The relief went in, and
yeah, there it is. I mean, there's the offer and the buy right there of how like, you got that for almost half off. Dude.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing is, I feel like he listed it at a certain price. Crypto market went down, and he didn't remove it. You know, and so it is what I'm happy to own it, and you know, I'm excited. So
well, that he has plenty of CryptoPunks in his wallet that knows that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He's not gonna miss it. But only 2 of them were purple hair, so purple hair is pretty rare.
Well, I got 2 of them. One's a developer, one's 165. Yep, I know the rarity on it. So Justin and I will be back at some point tomorrow for maybe a live buy. I don't pressure anyone into it, but you know, Fran, I'm definitely having you back on. This is fun. I want to pick your brain about a couple of things. Justin, anything for your fans? Anything for your fans before tomorrow, man?
See you tomorrow.
That's what I like to hear. All right, well, this is CryptoNovo311. Thanks for tuning in. We're going to do this every Sunday night. I'm going to try to get all the punks out here. Who knows? Maybe we'll have a filter for Justin with his punk when he gets in. Let us know what you guys think of his potential. I'm trying to pull it up here. It's lost in the mix. But let us know what you think about his potential buy. Let us know what you think of Fran's just recent buy. And with that being said, to all my friends out there that are aliens, apes, and zombies, there it is.
I tried.
What is that?
I tried to make a filter, but I didn't know what I was doing.
It's his filter, man.
Oh, that's cool. It looks like a cameo, like a little
one filter at a time.
Rocks, like jewelry. Looks like a little cameo.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this is CryptoNovo311 saying stay positive and love life.
Peace.
Peace.